Good morning, everyone from Bessemer, Alabama. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. I'm working on a few things here, and I thought I would just come along, let y'all come along with me and see what all I was doing. Um, these are paper scraps. I really do need a box for them. I'm going to get me one too. I've got one, just it's not in here. Anyway, I'm going to lay it over here amongst all this other stuff. I've got some trees cut that I'm going to be working on. I'm going to cut some more to be working with, and so much fun. So much fun. Um, Monday, I will be sending out my things uh, so that I will make sure I've got everybody's everything in it. It's so much fun to figure out who all you got to make for, right? And it's so much fun doing the makes. Oh, they're wonderful. Um, I lost my pen. Can't find it anywhere. Yes, I did. I used good morning. How are you? Um, I'm just working on a few things here, just playing around is all. And nobody was on, so I thought I would try it myself coming on and seeing what was going on. And I'm just cleaning up my desk a little bit before I get started, and I wanted to chat a little bit. And Margaret, I'm sorry, I cannot read very well. Um, Small type. That's my eyesight for you. Everything's been a little blurred lately. So I've got some little trees, and this is actually some words that they break up when you do them. So I'll probably do the handwriting if I can get my hands to straighten out enough to do it. I have made um, come here a fishing rod to go in my husband's journal. That's going to sit right over there. And I'm going to use these right here for stencils on my jelly plate. So that's what I'm doing today. What are you up to today? Anything fun or anything like that that you want to share? Oh, I'm looking forward to doing the postcards. Uh, I don't know what all's going to be going on. I know that I get my next appointment for my heart doctor is in January. I have a machine that I use all the time. Uh, that is in my room, and it keeps up with if my heart's beating properly or not. Um, that's that. And like I said, I've been cutting up. That's what I've been doing. I've been cutting up, and I thought, well, I'm gonna come in here and chat and see what I can do, and you know that sort of thing. Um, I'm gonna set these over here. Ah, get back up there. I didn't ask you to jump off. They like to jump off on me. You know what I mean? These are some more dies that I'm working with. I need to take that one out and cut it. I've got a few dies that I'm working with. This is a cup of hot chocolate with a snowman in it. So I've got that I'm working on. Um, this one uh, says Christmas on it. You can't see it, but that's what it says anyway. I need to get over here and get all this stuff picked up out of my floor because I just throw everything in the floor and then pick it up after I'm done. All the trash, I mean. And then I pick it up after I'm done. Okay, so this is where I'm going with this. This is a card that I'm working on, and I'm thinking I'm going to take and I'm going to layer these. And it's supposed to be a white tree behind a green tree, or a green tree, Um, anyway, a white tree on top of a green tree, like it's been snowing. You know what I mean? But anyway, I got to get some Happy Mail in the male. And so anyway, these trees are going to be spread out a little more, and I've got some deer that I'm going to be cutting, and I'm going to put the deer on it like it's in a snowy forest or something. I don't know if I'm going to take it and do it this way or if I'm going to take some white ink, uh, if I can find my white ink. But I'm thinking, get these things down here. Well, that one come down pretty well. Oops! Made a boo-boo. Anyway, I'm always making boo-boos, you know. And I've got snow. I did have white snow. This is as close to white as I've got now. But, oh no, there we go. There's my white snow. Anyway, set these right here. And I'm going to take and tip these. And you may not be able to see it, but you know, you'll be able to hear it because these little things is about empty. But I thought, you know, if I take and I do a little scribbly across the limbs and stuff, and I'll show you in just a second what I'm talking about, just in case you can't see it. I can't get the light on my camera to come on. I don't know if you can see that or not. Let me see. Can you see it? When it dries, now it's going to be real sparkly on there, and that's what I'm talking about doing with it. And you might be able to see it a little more on this little darker color. Start here and come down like it's snow, you know. And I think if I do a white one to go with these, I don't know that it would show up, so I'd have to make my card a different color that I'm putting it on. Can you see that a little more? Oh, I can't wait to see them. You do such beautiful work on your ATCs. You make beautiful things anyway. So anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and do these three right here so they can start drying and I can get them put down. And I haven't decided if I want to put them on a colored background or a white background. I think white's cute, but I may come back. Let's see. Get back up there. It wants to roll off. My desk is slanted. Okay, so there's that on a red background, and I may mat it with a red background on it. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I guess I could show you, right? I have such a good time figuring things out before I think when I don't think about figuring them out, right? So I'm gonna do that. Cut that off, and then there's a red mat, and so. And I may not use all three of these trees right here on it. I may just use the darker and one lighter on it. But I think the red will look okay. And put a deer on it. What do you think, Margaret? Do you think that'd look okay? And thank you for being here, Margaret. I do appreciate it. You may be the only one that comes in, but hey, it'll be here if somebody else wants to watch it later, right? If they want to see what I've done. So that's that one. And then I'm going to probably cut a white deer. I've got to go through and find my white deer and get it done. Come here. Okay, let me find there's my little book. Come here. I put that back. I know we're supposed to make postcards for Beth's group for December. Um, I figured it would be postcards for November so we could get them mailed out because they're supposed to be in Christmas colors and all. But maybe we'll have time in December to get them all out for the ones that want to participate and get it to them by Christmas time because they're going to be, the red and green. All right, now I know you're in here. I'm looking through my little folder book, my envelope pouch here. Trying to find my cutout that I've already done. I've already made it, and I stuck it in here so it'll be easy to find. You ever stuck something somewhere easy to find and you know it's right there, but it ain't right there? Well, that's what I'm doing here, is I'm looking for stuff that's easy to find, that's, maybe not so easy. It's got to be here, though. Ah, there it is. I stuck that in the wrong pocket, and that's in the wrong pocket. But, see, there's my cup. Come on. And I thought these would be cute to do on the postcards for the holiday season, because I realize there's people that do not celebrate Christmas. So I wouldn't want to offend anyone. Even though I'm one of the people that do celebrate Christmas, that doesn't mean that everybody does. And I don't, so I thought, well, a snowman and a cup is kind of a all-purpose, a snowman and a cup of hot chocolate, right? So, that way, if anybody doesn't want to have any holiday theme things, because like Goldie, she doesn't, she and Lori Beth don't do holidays. So that's okay too. And see, there's his little face, and there's his little, guess that would go down, wouldn't it? And all these little things go on here. All these little snowflakes that go on here. Some of them I did glittery, and some of them I didn't. I need me one of them picky uppy tools. I had one, and there's a lot of my stuff that went missing once my granddaughter moved in. I don't know if she did away with them or gave them away or sold them or what. I can't tell you. Unfortunately, it happened, right? So I don't have them anymore. I used to have several things. Okay, so I've got all these little snowflakes, and they don't all go on there. I got to find the rest of my snowman. I did something with him, I guess. But see, that's glittery, so I'm not going to put those on there. I'm just going to put these on here. Anyway, I ordered me a new pair of tweezers. I got them off of Temu, and so they should be here by the end of the month. So that'll give me plenty of time to. Okay, here's one mitten, and I scribbled on his mitten so that you could see them well. So, and there's the other mitten, and I come back here. My fingers they're sticky fingers, it feels like. Okay, now there's that big one. Can go right there. The little one can go right here. And let's see, let's put that one over there, and that should be enough snowflakes on it. And then when I get that's his face actually, and he should have a carrot nose. And let me see what all he's got. He's over here someplace. I've got him laid out so I can find him. There he is. Okay, so here he is. Okay, so There is the cup. I've got that cut. I've got this cut. It's right here. Let's see. There's his face, and it goes right here. I've got his face. Let's see. I got to cut that. Okay. And I got to cut his hat. I got to cut his. Come here, thing. I got to cut his hat that goes right there. And I guess that's supposed to go here, right? To cut because it's a scarf to cover his face. There's his mittens and all. I've already got them cut. I already cut the snowflakes and stuff. Is there anything else I had to cut? No. I don't have to cut that. Okay. But these two things I still need to cut. And this is the thing that goes here, I guess, because it's that. And I need to cut these things right here. Come here. So I'm not sure. I think I might cut them in a different blue because this blue scarf is not really showing up on the blue cup. And so I need to cut them on a little different color. Let me get my pliers out. Yes, the postmark cards are going to be for Christmas, but but they're going to be in a red and green theme, not necessarily a Christmas theme, which is okay, Okay, now we've got these. Come here. Of course, I'm going to drop it into the floor. I'll find it eventually. Something I've already got cut. There it is. See? I found it. Found a paper clip too. Put that back right here. I keep that right there because of my throwing things out. Things get thrown right on down. Okay. Now I need to cut. I'm going to cut this again too. So I've got a blue cup, winter theme, right? I'm going to put this over here back in its little drawer. Okay, let me get this up here, right? And so what I'm going to do is find me a different blue, and I know I have one. I really do. Okay, so come here, blue. See, I got this book from Cindy. It was $2. So it's got some really pretty papers in it. And I did have a piece of this right here already out, but this is fine. Okay. And what I'll do is I'll cut it in half because that's, a whole piece won't go through your machine. So I'm going to scissors. And I'm going to use a lighter blue that's the matching blue on the other side for this. I'll set this right over here. Sorry about bumping y'all. I have to put it a little closer than I would normally put it. Come back here. Of course, I would lay that down on my tree. That's all right. I'll spread it out, and then whatever gets it, right? And this is the color. That's the side that's going to be down because on a cutty-all, you put your upside down side. So I'm going to go ahead and do this again and this again. So all this is going to be a different color blue. And I'm going to flip this over because that is a magnetic piece that's on it. And sometimes you have to give it a little shove to get it started. Make it feel right at home or something, you know. Yeah, Beth has been talking about it. I have been there. I just haven't been chatting a lot, you know. Um, I haven't been chatting a lot with everybody, but I have been there. I've been in. This stuff likes to slide off on me. Okay, there's that. And, uh-oh, that's not going to work. That goes in another thing, I guess. Let me set this right here. I'm going to just slide these over here because everything wants to slide around on me. These little books and stuff, you know. I keep my black ink right here on my table. I'm going to turn this off. Let's see what I've got here. Put all this back over here. Woohoo. And here's this. That one's too dark. See, now see, they're going to show up better. Okay, now I did cut that. I know I cut it. I did. Okay, so there's his face. Come here. I bet that's got to be cut a different way on something else too. I'm learning this die here, this die set here, because this is all right here. Let me set this right here. Like I said, I used to have the little things that I could pick all this stuff up with the little wax thing, because I got me a set of wax thingies to pick up, you know, like they pick up nail rhinestones and stuff with at a beauty salon. I did that. And they walked away from me, you know. And I guess that's just the way it is. And it's a lot of stuff that walked away. So I had to, I'm having to buy things that, you know, I shouldn't be having to buy. But I am, and I'm not going to complain. Lord provided for me. I suppose they needed it more than I did. So, but if they really wanted it, you know, all they had to do was ask. I could have shared with them. I mean, you know, it's like I said with my scissors that went missing. I had 3 sets of those. Oh, shoot, I could have given them a set. They didn't have to take all 3 sets. Anyway, so anyway, whenever I get through, I'm going to take, let's see. Yes, there's orange on the back of this one. And I'm going to take this here thing. Turn your scissors around so you can see what you're doing. And I know I do, or I think I do. I think I do. Mm-hmm. I'm going to have to do some cutting, you know. There's his nose. And let's see, I need him some eyeballs. I don't want him to have pink eyes, so I won't do the eyeballs with this right here. Should I do blue eyes? Maybe I should do blue eyes. When I get it all glued down onto the card, I hope it'll look better. But there's him. Oops. I can't see him, can you? I'm sorry. There we go. There, there's his. And when I get through, I'm gonna cut him a piece of brown paper to go here, and I'm gonna cut out a little white piece of paper and put here for a marshmallow. And I'm gonna decorate him up real good. I'm gonna make him some black eyes, like because he's got eyes of coal. And I guess I'm gonna have to make him some stick arms because they didn't do that. So they didn't make him no stick arms. They just and there's me snowman. And when I get through, I'll glitter this with this. I'll do some glittering with it. Um, and that's what I'm doing today. So and I've got to do some painty papers, not to send out. Just I need some painty papers. Um, and I'm thinking about taking some of my Christmas paper and trying to experiment with it and laying it out and do some because they said if you take and you put a color down for your um, on your gel plate, and then you add Christmas paper over the top of it and rub it down real good, kind of let it dry, and then you pull it up, it'll leave the image of the Christmas paper uh, on the gel plate, and then you let that dry pretty good, and then you come back and you put other colors on top of that, whatever color you like, and it's supposed to pull the whole image up. So I really want to try that one. So, um, so anyway, that's what I want to try. All right, so I'm gonna move this back. I'm gonna take this right here, and I'm gonna see what I've got. Right, come back here. I'm gonna set this here. I'm gonna set this one here. Let me see. Set that here. Set that fits right there. Yep, it does. It fits. Then I'm gonna set this here because he didn't come with a nose or eyes or nothing. He's just there. He came with mittens and some snowflakes. That's all they put on him, and one of those uh, things. But I thought the blue sparkle would be good for the cup because of the it's a winter thing, and it's supposed to be hot chocolate. Mine would probably be more like hot coffee, um, because I drink coffee. I drink a lot of coffee, too much coffee probably, but that's the reason why I've started drinking uh, um, decaf. That's the reason why I can go to sleep again. So, a lot of times, like I said, I'm in the groups. I don't always say anything. Yesterday, I did not get to go to watch my friend when she was doing her Friday free for all. Let me move this one over because that one's glittering, this one's not. So, so what do you think? You think that's going to be cute when I get them all put together? Of course, I need to find my thingy to. I need to get rid of a couple of these here, but I don't know anybody that needs them. They probably already have them. These are corner cutters. There's that. Let me lay this right here. I'm going to take this one and corner cut. It's a chomper. That's what it is. And my hands are so bad I can barely use these things right here. That's the reason why I got the other one that I've got. But this one was closest. That one's brand new too. Makes great there. Okay, now I know where all this goes. Take this right here. You get back over there. That's my leaf. It's leafing me. Okay, so come here. Good thing about washi tape, when you don't want it to stick, it's definitely going to stick. Where are you? I know you're in here. Where'd I put you? There you are. I know to put it somewhere. This is a knife, by the way. I hate that I've lost my pen, because now that washi tape doesn't work very well on I'll use something else. I'll use this one. I got a top for it. One of these days I'll find I have bought pack after pack after pack of what's supposed to be the stainless steel pens that will work. But guess what? They're not stainless steel because they rust and make my glue all rusty. And that's great if I'm doing a rusty project, but I'm not doing a rusty project right now. Okay, now then. Okay, and I may take him, put him down on the card. Nah, I better not. Okay, we'll take, come here, cup. Fingers aren't working very well, I'm sorry. This is Fabrifix, by the way. I'm going to come down a little bit off the edge. I'm going to offset it. Is exactly what I'm doing. I'm going to come back with this. Lay it on its side. Just see if it'll work. Put that right there. There's that. And that's why this right here is why I wanted to do that. Okay. I'm going to put that up a little higher. This one here, I got glue on my finger, so I'm going to rub it on here. Going to put it right here. Okay, and then this one here. Let me get some glue on my finger. Ah, come back here. Knock it over, Teresa. Knock it into the floor, and then you'll have to pick it up. You know, all sorts of good stuff. I'm good at it. I've been copying Cindy. Margaret, do you watch Cindy? She does beautiful art. She really does. Put this up here a little bit. I'm going to take this right here. I'm thinking I'm going to put a snowball right on here. I wish I had me a little jingle bell to go right there. Wouldn't that be cute? A little bell, a real one, I mean, so that when you shake this card, it'll go bling. Okay, now, okay, I'll behave myself. Okay, never mind. I'm not going to behave myself. I'm just not doing it. Okay, now, there's one on here. Let me see this one right here. Yes, I do need a glue stick, don't I? It would probably work better if I had a glue stick to do this with. And I had one once. I just don't know what I did with it. I put it in a safe place, okay? That's what I did. I put things in a safe place that I cannot ever find. So, come back here. Now, where did I put it? There it is. There it is. That's what I'm going to use right there. It's exactly what I'm going to use right there. See, he's not supposed to have a face. But I think snowmen are cute with faces, don't y'all? So here's this. And I'm going to put a little dibble of glue right there. Just a dibble. Or as my daddy used to say, a dibble of glue. Is that orange or is that orange? Yeah, that's the orange right there. I flip him over and put orange on there. Now, I'm going to put a dibble here, a dibble here, and a dibble here for the snowflakes. Okay, I'm going to dibble it right there. I'm going to put this one here. This one here. And that one there. I think he's cute. What do y'all think? Have a cup of hot chocolate with me? With a snowman in it? Anyway. I guess you probably don't know why I like to offset things so much. It's because my eyes are offset. If you look closely, it's really offset. So I offset everything because I can't see straight. Truthfully, I cannot see straight. So I'm going to do a dibble here, a dibble here, and I'm going to put this snowflake here, like it doesn't fall on him hat. I'm going to put this snowflake over here in this dibble, and there it is. And now I'm going to come back where, there it is. I'm going to come back with this. Put a dibble here. If I'd have thought about it, I'd have probably took a brush and did some splatters, white splatters on it before I set him down. So there he is. I think it's going to be cute when it's all dried up and ready. And so I can put this back. I can move this back over here. That's probably supposed to be his nose and his eyes right there, but it's so tiny I can't see it good. So I didn't cut those in case, but I can. Nope, they are right there. I can do his nose and his eyes right quick. I won't need his nose because I've already put my nose on there. Let's see. There's these right here. Let me pull these off. I'm deciding on how I'm going to make this. This is probably going to be my card right here just to look at, to see what I want to do with it. So, y'all ever make samples like that just to see what you want to do with them? Well, that's what I do. I make a sample, and if I don't like it, I don't do it again. That's sad or what, you know? Come here. I'm getting things hung on my brace and it's not wanting to move around.